Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Foxman Plays Foxygen Not Included. Sorry, I'm just extra happy right now. I had a tinge of a headache today. Not bad, nothing really noteworthy, but just enough to make me not really want to record and play games and all that stuff. You know, kind of focus more. But now it's finally gone. I'm feeling so much more energetic. So yeah. I love the game. I love playing it, but sometimes you just don't want to focus on something if your brain is just kind of feels like somebody's hitting it with a hammer, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's all good now. I don't need your sympathy or anything. I'm just saying there was almost not an episode today because of that reason. Anyways, what's going on in this episode? Well, I remember talking about yesterday what we were going to do, kind of focusing on getting our water reservoirs done, hoping to get the combustion generator, the coal generator going on, and, a few other things kind of, because once we get the water reservoirs all set up and such, we can get going on a bathroom and slowly start to build out some of these rooms. So that's generally the plan there. I think we've got a lot of the stuff kind of cleared out. Thank you again, by the way, for just the general support for restarting the colony. I know it is kind of a bummer to see the carpet pulled out from underneath you. Sometimes you're just kind of getting into a colony, and I was too, but at the same time, I do honestly think this is going to be for the best. And as well, thank you for kind of just giving me some of the late game advice that I'm still going to be looking for. It's not to say I don't appreciate and need advice for the here and the now, because I'm certainly going to be doing some stuff wrong still, but it's nice to kind of still be getting a lot of feedback about the game. It means we're not anywhere near the end. One of the things I was told, because I've mentioned about we're gonna be building our power area here, but once I find the ice biome, I'd like to try and move that like the heat producing stuff, mostly the power generation, over there. But I was warned that we will melt the ice. Which, I mean, I kind of expected, to be honest with you. But what I didn't know, I was unaware of, that a lot of the ice is actually going to be polluted ice. So it'll melt into polluted water, and that's going to produce the polluted oxygen. So something for me to kind of think about, I suppose. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll start making a plan for how we're going to cross it when we can actually see the bridge. Right now, I don't know where the bridge is. Actually, if we check the temperature, maybe we can see some cold steam. I don't see a geyser. This pocket looks sealed off, but could there be a steam geyser up here? I wasn't sure if they could be kind of this high up. There's some liquid water there though. Liquid hot magma. Ooh, that's cold. -6. So, couldn't there be more than one ice biome? I'm not I know there's at least a ice biome, but again, I was told there's up to 2, or there's always 2 steam geysers on a map. So that's kind of why I'm thinking, is it does that mean there's two ice biomes? Could this be one of them? Over here? I don't know. And then it gets a fair bit hotter. Actually, I want to see this block right here is 35.1. Is this going to get hotter or colder over time? Is the ice kind of moving in this way, or is it retreating? 35.1. Okay. It's obviously going to be hotter down here. Hey, baby! That's 5.2. -0.4. Cool. So I don't know if I'm going for ice. To be honest with you, I'd prefer to work towards this one, I think, just because our power generation is going to be a little bit closer. How are we doing for germs? We could actually kind of get there right now without getting in the way of germs. Our main issue would just be oxygen. So I'd still think if we're going to be making the effort to go down there, we're probably going to want the exosuit regardless, given how far it is. But germs? There's no germs. We could come up here, get some abyssalite. There's a little coal as well. And I'm thinking, because abyssalite, again, I've been told by a few people, thank you very much, but we can use this for the insulated tile, but we don't even need to use it for insulated tile. If we just make normal tile out of this stuff, it's still like superior insulation, just given its properties. So that's pretty cool. Got some germs. And then you got, okay. Well, you know, again, there's lots of bridges that we need to find or work towards. So I'm gonna deal with that when we get to them. But let's just hit play for now. And work on stuff. What are we currently gonna be researching right now? That's right, distillation is what I selected at the end of the last episode so that we can work towards just having our water system up to snuff. Sorry, you guys research. You run because we need the power. Food, you're producing the food. Josh is taking a poo-poo. Alright. So we're going to let them do the research. What have I set? That's set to 6. Okay. I'm going to set... Oh, this is already set to 6. Okay. So we're more or less just going to kind of... I don't want to interfere. I don't want to be like, oh, dig this out, make that a 9. Because, you know, we still need to generate electricity. We need to get the research done. So I'm more or less thinking of it, you know, we're going to be back-end heavy in terms of having people to dig this stuff out. Let them get the research out of the way. And then we can do the manual labor over here. And get this stuff more or less ready. So there's that. Food-wise, we're doing okay. Once these guys are fully grown, I'm gonna switch these tiles out for the farm tiles and deconstruct these. Just because the farm tile, you know, we can get some fertilizer and all that jazz going on. I should actually make a compost. We'll do that at some point. But even still, it's just kind of nice to have those guys. It's just a cleaner look. I don't know. The farm tiles. Okay. And once we get this cleared a little bit more, I think I'll be putting just a couple algae terrariums down here, just to, not for the sake of producing oxygen so much as just keeping some of the CO2 at bay. I know we do have a lot of polluted oxygen. I will be getting deodorizers going on soon-ish, but we're going to have to research that. Maybe I'll even see about researching that after this. And then eventually, you know, that stuff's going to be a thing of the past, especially once we get our proper bedroom set up, because all that polluted goodness is going to be kept in the tubes, right? It's going to be become polluted water rather than polluted dirt. Although the water sieve, that will pump out the polluted dirt, but I think that's something that's a little bit more manageable, and we can always put a deodorizer right beside it in case they don't pick it up right away. Okay. So, wait, did we get this part of the research done? We did. Okay, so J Smith OTI, my sweet guy, he's working on it. All right. I mean, in terms of this day, like, I didn't really do much. I'm watching, you know? And I know I've been learning more and more about comic stuff the past couple years. I've been watching Comics Explained a lot. I like him, aka Rob Core, because, you know, he's got a good amount of knowledge. He explains things well. And he's passionate about it. So anyways, he's been talking about this stuff, and I picked up on the one thing he's talking about, the Watchers in the Marvel universe, and how they just watch. They observe. They don't intervene. Except for that one time they intervene. But or maybe there's a couple more instances, but he was like, saying they don't intervene unless it's like something crazy important to do. I think the other thing is I want to get the insulated tile ready because the one thing I've noticed is that the water that goes through the bathroom, and the polluted water, and then it goes through the water sieve, it's heated up a fair bit. So I'm actually gonna want to kind of do the insulated tiles around here, and I'd rather get that done pretty quickly. I don't want to have to renovate this when there's water inside. I can do it. I mean, you guys saw me. I'm like a water moving expert at this point. But it's something we can do, but it takes a little bit of extra work. It takes a good amount of micromanagement. I'd rather just be like, all right, turn all this into insulated tile, let them do it, and then Bob's your uncle. So it's going to delay things a bit, but I think it's going to be for the best. In the meantime, we could start to actually set up our bathroom and get, where am I looking? Medicine here? Get everything else more or less set up in the meantime. So that'll go there. And we need some more metal. There's not a big issue here. I think what I'll do, we've got this stuff. There's a bit of slime there, though, so I could dig away at some of it and then just not touch this for a little while until we've got our chlorine gas set up, which I've been thinking about more, but I think I know how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to explain that when I kind of need to do it. For now, I think I'm going to open this up because there's also some coal in here, so we can do that. I will just, for now, we'll just go like, oopsies, wrong button. Also, let me do this because anytime you load a game, it switches it back. I don't want to be destroying any pipes and electric wires and such. So we'll do that, and then we'll just start to dig in here as well. Get the shower. We can kind of again set up. Oh, wow, you guys finished that. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna just do that because it looks nicer there. This one's gonna be for clean water. This one's gonna be for the water with germs, and this is gonna be polluted water. I'm gonna shift this over so we can have a hole here, have the bottle drainer, and then we'll also have a pump in all of these. So what we're gonna do here is just sweep this stuff up now. I think I'm even gonna put a few more of these guys just close by. 7. Oopsie, sorry. P7. I just want them to build this and then to sweep it up right there so they don't have to walk quite as far. Food is decayed. Very unfortunate. But we have food. Do I want to take on a 6th duplicate? If you're good enough, yes. We have high standards around here. It's in the St. Charles colony. Irritable bowel. I do not like bladder inefficiencies. Bottomless stomach, I really don't care. I mean, you've got 2 traits, so having 2 negative traits makes sense. It's just the irritable bowel. You like to fart. Like that means you're actually producing polluted gas, right? Like, we'll reject all. I'm hopeful that the next batch will have something that I want. So we'll just say copy settings here. There you go. And I'm gonna empty this so this guy can chow down. Chow there. Okay, research I think is almost done. Northern Lion's finishing up that bit. Okay, and then lastly we're gonna do this one. And then I should start on the deodorizer. We also do actually need to do the internal combustion as well. But that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Power. Power. We're kind of, I mean, we're okay. There's enough oxygen. Again, I know this, you're like, oh man, so much polluted oxygen. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it. Trust me. Trust me. But we'll get the insulated tiles. It's just going to be so much nicer. And actually, these tiles down here, we're going to want to replace. So, it'll be good to have the insulated tiles. Plus, you know, these guys, they're good on the research. Look at them go. Oh, no, he's going for a chicken leg. Okay. I think once we get the clean water reservoir set up too, I'm probably going to put a pump in here and move some of this water over, mostly because it's in the way. So we'll do that. And then this one, I might put a pump here, and for a while, I'll use this as our clean water source that we're pumping to the washrooms and such. Just going to set that now before I forget. So we need more metal. But of course, they're not going to get this because I told them to focus on this, but they're also researching. So once they get this research done, I think we focus just quickly on getting the deodorizer so that we can kind of have that going and working while we work on all this other stuff. And then I'll halt research for a little bit just until we're ready for the actual combustion guy, the coal generator. And then we'll get rid of all this stinky stuff. So again, you know, I think we're doing all right here. I'm just gonna allow that again. Did our hatch buddy go down here? Ah, oh, dude, no, we want you up here. When he comes back up here, I think I'm actually gonna destroy these so that he's just always up here. Because eventually I'm gonna dig this out. And he's just gonna, he'll fall down, and I don't want that. I want him to stay up here so we can, you know, because it'll be a while before we have the technology to capture him. Okay. I fell asleep. And Josh just watch me. So let's do the wake up. Wake up, dude. You go, Ryan. What are, let's look at our Maya. Like, where's Ryan? He's trying. Ryan is trying, but he's still a, you know, he's a dummy. Oh, poor guy. All right, things are going all right though. You know, I'm keeping an eye on this. And you know, Maya's stressed because she's just like, if I wasn't here, this whole place would fall apart. These punks need me. But we're gonna get her stress down soon enough. I could even put this down to 20 or something and just kind of keep sliding it down. But we need power for that. But you know, I will do that. Decorations, I'm gonna do that. Oh, buddy. Stay up here. Stay up here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. P9. Don't. Just to... Food is decaying. Yeah, no, the fridge will happen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We have enough excess that... Yeah, it's not a good thing, theoretically. Oh, food is decaying. But at the same time, we're not eating it. So he's trapped up here for now, which is what we want. So research, we're going to do quickly the deoxidizer. Where am I looking for that guy? Am I blind? Oh, right there. Okay. This will take a bit, but it's going to be worth it. So while they're researching that, what I'm going to do for now is this is the water with germs, and that's going to be the warm one for the most part. So I'm just going to make this guy like that. Still going to focus on picking up all this stuff, which is fine. And then we'll build this and maybe focus on getting some metal so they can build the shower and get that out of the way. And then you know, just bit by bit. Like, this is kind of nice for me. I don't really feel super torn in what direction I should be going or what I should be working on. Maybe it's one of those whole, you know, ignorance is bliss type of scenarios. You know, you're watching the Matrix and Cypher's like, I don't want to know about the Matrix. I don't want to know that when I bite into this juicy steak that it's just a bunch of numbers and code. You know, I don't want to know that stuff. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I knew about the Matrix and then I had whatever happened. So now I don't know. So now I'm oblivious to all this stuff that would otherwise have me terrified. No, but I think in general we're doing all right. How's it going, dude? I don't know. I wonder, I don't see it closed off, but I mean, there's no geyser. There's probably no geyser there, but I don't know. I don't know. If there was one up here, though, now I'm thinking about it, we can use gravity as our friend. You see, if it's below, we for sure got to pump it up a good ways, depending on where it is. But let's just say there's like one... Actually, no, that is sealed off. But, I mean, you know, we could just dig a tunnel and then have a reservoir or something closer and then pump it. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. All right, cool. So now we're just going to plop this guy kind of here for now. Going to plop one here. We're going to kind of move them around, but let's get a few in, let them take care of a good bulk of it. We're still going to be producing it because the source is still there. We haven't eliminated the source, but eventually we will. Okay, so we're going to forego doing any research for the next cycle and just let those extra couple hands help us out. You know? You know? You're trapped up here, buddy. Nice. Yeah, you eat it. You make me that sweet, sweet coal. Okay. Wait. Why? Oh, I was like, why is this a different color? Because there's existing tile underneath it. They gotta convert it. My bad, my bad. Alright, they're pooping. What I will do quickly, though, is have them construct that stuff. And then we'll set it to 7 so they refill and the materials, deliver the materials on time and on budget. Alright, almost done with this dirt mumbo jumbo. Just having them pick it up. Because once we fill this with water and stuff, if they have to go in there to pick stuff up, they're going to be like, oh, I got soggy feet, I'm wet, I'm cold, yada, yada, yada. And I want to avoid that. So again, just trying to do the right thing from the get-go. We're almost there. They seem to enjoy delivering it up there, though. Insufficient oxygen generation? Nah. Actually, this one... Okay, this guy's gonna suck in a good amount. This guy will suck in a good amount. Eventually, some of it's gonna flow up that way, but it's fine. Actually, let me think about this. For now, let's I'm gonna do this just because I want to put in a couple algae terrariums to... Maybe not even 2, maybe just 1. Just to have it working. And this also allows stuff to kind of flow down there a bit more. New duplicates available. Let's see. Right now, I'd actually go for another one. Yokel, which means you don't do research. I don't like non-constructive. I don't like biohazardous. So while I really do still want another one... oh, germ resistant. Let me think about this. Let me think. I'm going to go ahead and say Roberta. Alright. And we have more K-Cows now. And we will continue to, I think. I mean, it's going to be easy for me to expand the food. It's not a problem. So... Oh, I was going to say, who's been sick? No, it's just Roberta. It's like the new duplicate sickness, I think, or something like that. If I recall. Isn't there something like that? Stats. The cool loner vibes that radiate off of Roberta never fail to make the colony swoon. Info. Condition. Huh. Yeah, I think it is like the new duplicate sickness or whatever it is. Okay, they've started on the insulated tile. That's good. We'll let them work on this. We'll get some metal. We'll make the shower. Put in place a couple pumps and stuff preemptively. Just put that like that. This guy's just digging in right there. You think that's... You know, it's the insulation. It's kind of like a fluffy little warm blanket. Can't blame you. Okay. Roberta's almost good. Stress down to 7%. Hey. Hey, what did I say? All right. Yeah, you know what? Let's just for a bit. I know people say they're useless or you know, a waste of resources. Don't worry about it. Got lots of algae left. Again, think of this is much less of a feeler colony per se, but still this isn't to me like the be all end all my greatest colony of all time. This is just a step towards that. So if we get to a point where like, oh, cycle 200, ran out of resources. Okay, well that was a good run, you know, then we'll try for 201 cycles in the next. This is no worries. There's no worries. As long as we're kind of living and learning, right? And applying that moving forward. That's all I want. Also, I learned, thank you very much. If you see like a cracked thingy, if you hover, look, a buried object. I never realized that before. I never realized that. I've seen the cracked ones. And for some reason, I kind of thought that meant a hatch was there. No, this little dirt pile means there's a hatch. Oh, look at them go. So yeah, very good information. I was also told we can make like a piping system, ideally out of wolframite, aka tungsten, which we can find in the cold biome. If we build like a pipe around the base or something, and then fill it with oil, because I guess oil's better for water in terms of like it won't freeze or something like that unless it gets down to much lower temperatures. Then that can be used as a cooling system, which is crazy. It's crazy. It's terrible. It's terrible. No, it's good. Sorry, that's my Dave Chappelle. Okay, so this is done. Let's now work on a couple things here. Shower, we'll put that in place. I'm gonna take down these guys once we get pumped up, and then we'll actually seal, you know, make the rooms, get the room bonuses and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I don't want to focus too much on that. I'm gonna put a pump here. I'm gonna put a pump here, and I'm gonna put a pump there. Okay. Then I'm gonna put a pump here. Yes, lots of pumps, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Okay. What I'm gonna do here, you'll see. I know they can't actually build this ladder just yet. I'm gonna take this guy away and then just have a ladder here. We're gonna put a pump in here, and then this water is gonna get sent over to the clean water reservoir. I'm gonna put a pump in here, and we're gonna use this for now. Actually, pretty much until we deplete it. This is gonna be the water source that's gonna go for the bathroom. Food is decayed. I mean, it happens. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna try and let this guy grow, though. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do with this area after. Maybe once we deplete this, or actually we could even, once it gets down to a low enough level, I might move some of the food stuff kind of over here. This is a nice little pocket. We could probably build a couple levels here. We wouldn't really have to dig too much out. And we can have our farm tiles over there and convert these, because these are going to be the transformer rooms in time. So I should be thinking about where I'm going to move them to. I think probably just move them over here. What's I doing? Okay, and then I need one more pump. Just gonna put them here, and we'll build a ladder like that. Okay. This guy I'm gonna deconstruct and just kind of slide him over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him there. I also need to do Put a liquid vent there and a liquid vent there. Okay. Just gonna move that out of the way. Oops, oops, oops. Just do that for now. Okay. Actually, and you know what? Let's just go like this for these guys. We're definitely, if we're gonna have all three of these pumps going, we're definitely gonna need some more power. But once all this is done, then we can focus on the internal combustion research and clearing out. That's gonna take some more work. In fact, before we get all this stuff hooked up, I think it might be better to have the coal ready to go. It's just going to be too hard to keep up with this system. I mean, I could do more batteries, but even so, that's not going to help too much. So let's start by clearing out pretty much like all of that, right? Put that as a 6. Let me clear that, and then we'll just do the insulated from the get-go on this. Killing it. Deal with that. Dig that out. I want to dig this stuff out, but it's not quite as essential. Go eat, my friend. So the water seems to be contained there well enough. Which is good. Alright, alright. It's coming along. I suppose we should just convert these guys as well. Stress is going up. I could probably tell you it's because of the wet feet here. So what I'm gonna do is mop this up, and then we'll empty it later. But at least this will remove the debuff. And I would like you guys to do this. Okay. Yep, more K-Cows. Ryan's is watching it poop right out. Boop, boop. Plants have died. Yes, I know. Okay, so now they can build this ladder. We'll get another pump in there. Not a super urgent one, but it's something we know we're gonna be doing. This stuff takes a while. But again, the reason I'm focusing on it is because we're putting our power generators in here. And I just rather not have to come back later and upgrade everything, right? So we'll do it before we start generating the serious power. And I should start researching that pretty soon. By the way, that's going to be a 6. Just so they fill it with water. Apparently, you know, supercomputers, they need water, right? They get pretty hot. They're calculating a lot of stuff. Gotta keep cool. I know you can't really breathe down there, bud. And these guys are gonna be almost useless very soon. So we'll dig down a bit more here. And then we can always lower them or just get rid of them altogether. Eventually we want a CO2 scrubber. Carbon skimmer, whatever it's called, in here, because the power generation is going to keep building up and building up. But let's see. Oh wait, no, I already got a 6th, and it's Roberta. So we're gonna start saying no, and I'm gonna disable you. Gonna say, we've been building stuff, you know. It's been going well. Well, we got a 6th person. Sorry, Josh. Unreachable. Ah, yes, yes. And you guys are probably yelling at me about that. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of that stuff anyway, so let's just get rid of it then. Alright, we're gonna deconstruct these guys for now. Not really contributing very much. Slowly getting rid of, you can see here, polluted oxygen. This stuff here is gonna float around for a little while. It'll probably kind of find its way up there. But I could just put one right on the edge here. Yeah, this one we don't really need, so we'll deconstruct it and we'll put one right over there. It'll probably snag a few. Here we go. Got some more food. They're working on this ladder. I'm just digging these two out because I'm going to put the pump right there at the, you know, make a low point. Probably mop that. Where'd all the bottles of water go? Oh, maybe they've been using them. That's unreachable. Let's just cancel that. Good job, Nick. So although for creativity we have like nobody, I think I'm going to focus on getting Nick. So that'll make him get his skill up way quicker. And so he'll be the art dude. Cuz nobody has any creativity. Yeah, more food. It's okay. Because organic. Put that in there. You'll have a nice meal. Alright, good job, dudes. And I'm not going to focus so much on telling them to pick up all this stuff. They'll, you know, we'll tell them to do it in time, but it's not a big deal. In fact, I'm going to start working on the research right freaking now. Boom. Alright, there you go. You got your water. Yeah, look at him. Get disinfected, little buddy. Chow down. Research is going. It's going all right. Just let them work on a couple other things. Actually, let's do this. Let's get that one out of the way. And then plumbing. Let me work on the plumbing. So this is the dirty. This is the clean. Let's just go ahead and make it easy. This piping will be removed at some point. Well, you know, this part right here, right? Well, we're gonna redirect it down to here, so we might actually come down this way and then connect it there. But for now, again, I just want to use this water, kind of get this out of the way first. We'll start pumping a good chunk of this water into here, have this guy just kind of on standby, I guess, because I'm going to eventually want to build more transformer rooms here, so we want to move this water. So, yeah. But then the dirty water... Let me think about this. I just want clean lines. So eventually, this is clean water. It's gonna go like that. So the dirty water, I don't want to bring it down this way because then we're gonna have to move it. Yeah, it should go this way. So what I'll do is actually deconstruct a bit of this for a second here. Plumbing. Ah. I actually know how I'm going to do this. Okay. Cancel that. Deconstruct this. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I have an eye for aesthetics. Maybe you'll get that reference. I'm going to have this actually go up like this. Let's go over like that. Okay. Again, this is the temporary one. This will all go away in time, so ignore the ugliness of it, please. And then this guy go like that, and he's gonna come over here. So we actually don't want to cancel that. We want or just deconstruct that to there at least. And then we want to go plumbing. So this dirty water, we're gonna bring it down to around. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'll fix that up. The water sieve is gonna be somewhere around here, so we'll just build the water sieve and then finish the rest. Speaking of, why don't we just build it? Go like that. Plumb it up. So this is the output. This is the input. Oh, you know what? I know I'm crazy. I'm a crazy dude. Watch this. Flip it. Just bring it over one. Plumbing. Do this. There you go. So now the line isn't going to be coming down from the top here. Which I know they don't necessarily mind because it's like, ooh, it's nice. It's plus decor, but I don't know. This kind of bothers me. And then this guy is going to be dirty. So we'll just go like that. And this is for later use, so we don't need to worry about that for now. Cool. Okay. And the research is done. So get them to build this. I'm going to tell them to start thinking about this. We need more of this good stuff. Okay. So I'd like to wrap this up soon-ish. It'd be nice. Basically, we're gonna finish the bathroom, get the coal generator going, and then that's gonna be our stopping point. So however long it takes to do that, and given our efficiencies, I don't think it's gonna take very long. They're working on that just because they're like, hey man, we can do it all. Good job, Josh. He can hold his breath. We should actually build the side walls here and the doors. Okay. Just gonna pop that guy there for now. I think eventually I'm gonna move probably some of the batteries over here. So for now, I don't know. I'll just build a couple there. Because I'll probably put another coal generator maybe there. I'm just anticipating that. And if not, no worries. We've got space in here. For now, we'll just connect them. So transformers are going to be something I'm going to try to work towards soon-ish as well. Alright, so we're definitely going to need one more cycle. But what a cycle it's going to be. This we want to set to 7 to make sure they deal with it. That stuff is looking okay. Once this is operational, we'll remove for sure this outhouse, build the wall, put the door here, and then we'll get the bonus for that. Look at them go. Set that to a 7. We should, I mean, we have coal. I mean, there's some coal over here. You're almost there. And then we'll deconstruct this hamster wheel, because that's also been a drain on our resources, right? Just our human resources. By the way, just make sure they're putting stuff in there. All right, here we go. So yeah, I mean, we definitely want to get a transformer. Our potential is 1620 watts, so that's too much. But I mean, we did just install several. Well, actually, these two guys aren't even on the grid yet. That's an extra 480 watts. But they're not gonna be going. Like, this one's not gonna be going for quite a while. This one's barely gonna be going because we're gonna have like very little polluted water in there. But I should do this plumbing. Let's put that guy like that. This guy's we're not gonna get going for quite a while. Like, we'll be using this one for this stuff. This guy will have on, off, and on. Okay, so now we just need to get power to the one that we're using over here. Okay. Get them to do that. Oh, this guy needs power as well. My bad, my bad. Yeah, that's, and this guy's a beefcake too for power, so yeah. Yeah, actually, please get that finished, and then we can start removing any of the polluted water, which has obviously been a constant thorn in our side when it comes to the whole pollution, polluted oxygen. But there's far less already, you know? Putting this guy here was not such a bad idea, now was it? This guy's escaped. But once we put a few of the air tiles in, then they'll be able to flow up a little bit more easily. All right. It's pumping. Mouth! Yeah, I get the first shower, baby. Oh, the water's never been so warm. Like a wet hug. Oh, and then a massage. It's a day at the spa. Maya, much deserved. We could have shared the shower, you know. You don't need to waste the water. Alright, I'm gonna do one more cycle just because like I wanna see stuff and see spot run and do a couple cleanup things here. But hey, we set out to do it, and then look at there, you got your germy water. The reason, by the way, I know some people are gonna ask, why don't you have a tile right there? Because you got the pump. Soon as the water goes in, it's gonna get pumped up pretty much immediately. So it's not gonna have enough time to generate that little plume of polluted oxygen. It's gonna go right to the water sieve. So that's kind of why I've done it that way. For now, anyways. We will get the carbon skimmer in there soonish. So this will be good, yeah, just to deal with that. For research, let me just see. We can work on that again. I would like, let's brute force. Sand from, yes. It's the rock granulator. That'll definitely be nice to have. So we're gonna want to get the carbon skimmer pretty soon. I'm thinking though, artistic expression. I want that, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff I kind of want to work towards. This is where I start to think like, oh, is it better to do this or that first? But let's get art going. Okay, they're managing the food. I'm gonna put up a wall here. Let's get this bonus going on, and we'll put a door right there. And I can start working towards this with the artistic stuff. I should start working towards, you know, the bedrooms. I think this is going to be actually too big for one bedroom, so I'm going to just divide it up. I'll put a wall here so that kind of the massage table is really its own micro room in the center. But it'll have a doorway access to both, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll get some art going on. Yeah, that'll work out well enough. And medicine, we're going to put, instead a sink is going to go here. We'll get rid of this. We're going to replace this with the proper lavatory as well. And then do all the other med bay type stuff. In fact, let's put a door on it for now. Start working on the kitchen. Again, I'm going to replace this with a sink. We'll put a refrigerator in there. Oh, that's some research we should do. Which, hey, speak of the devil. So I guess we're going to finish this cycle out, and then we're going to wrap things up. But, oh wait, I've already done it. Huh. Would you look at that? Okay, well, then let's get the air systems going. So this is done. Set the direction that way. We'll pump it, or get it plumbed up, piped up. So this is dirty water. It's clean water. I'll just go like that for now. You can go away. See? Look at that. I don't There is some polluted oxygen, but that could have been there before. We don't know. We don't know. And honestly, I mean, I could put, I think it... Actually, yeah, there's a lot that's trapped in here. For some reason. The Jeremy water doesn't produce. But as this fills up, all this stuff is gonna kind of push out anyways. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna call it here. I think this is an okay stopping point. We're gonna start working towards dealing with the stress a bit more. So to help combat that, we're gonna work on the room bonuses. Let me hover over that. So yeah, now that we have the latrine here, that's a stress relief. Right now they think this is a latrine, which I guess kind of is. But no, this is going to be the med bay. We're going to put a proper lavatory in here, put the medical bed, the massage, not the massage table, the mess table, so on and so forth. So we'll get that going in the next episode slowly. This one's already deemed a room, so we get the stamina recovery. But we're going to put in some arts. I'm going to start training Nick on that, because nobody has any at all. So we're gonna do Nick. He's gonna do a focus on that. We'll build paintings, the sculptures, and then as his skills kind of increase, so I'll probably actually deconstruct them and then rebuild them, and then hopefully they're kind of getting to be a better quality over time and all that jazz. But we got to start somewhere, so we'll just build what we can, and then replace it, and yeah. What else? I think next episode, let me think about this. Yeah, I do want to work towards the power transformer type stuff, researching that as well. Filling out all these rooms. So we're gonna make the kitchen, gonna do the mess hall. That'll take up a good amount of time. Also start bringing some of this water over here, just kind of draining this a little bit as well. Maybe we'll kind of flesh out this room. I'm not gonna be using the electrolyzer setup yet. I don't think, but at least we can kind of clear this area out and kind of just like build the room. More or less, even build the equipment, just not have it running and all that jazz. And then there's a few other things. I gotta stop and think off cam about what we're gonna do. So, but yeah, this is okay. I think we're getting there. Food is no problem. We're getting the research done. We're building stuff, and I think you can slowly kind of see what I'm working towards is getting a little bit more organized and streamlined in many ways. So it's just only going to get better and better as I unlock a lot of this research and what have you. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. This one's been fun to do, and I very much look forward to the next one and making some more progress. But yeah, until then, I will see you, I'll see you when I see you. But thank you very much for stopping by. If you did like the video, consider giving a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification button so you know when future videos are out and they get thrown at you. And yeah, you can watch them right away or whenever, but at least you'll know about them. But anyways, that's it. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.